Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discuss the exercises of your human population class 10th. I hope you know very well. Chapter human population growth and distribution. We are going towards your exercises, right? Just check it out. First one, name the following most thickly populated country: Monaco, Monaco. Most thickly populated state in India: Bihar, Bihar. Most thickly populated city in the world: Manila, Philippines. Most thickly populated city in India: Mumbai. Country having maximum population: India. In the recent news, you must have heard it. The statistical study of the human population of a region, it is called demography. It is asked in 2009. The number of individuals inhabiting per unit area is called population density, right? Now rewrite the given statements by inserting suitable word or words at the right place. Do not delete any word already given in the underline the inserted word. Now see, inserted word, I make a call. Death rate is the number of deaths of the given population per year. Your sentence is death rate is the number of deaths. From here you insert per 1,000 individuals of the given population per year, right? In the same way, in the second, 11th July is celebrated as World Population Day because billionth baby of the bird was born on this day. Here the word is missing. 11th July is celebrated as World Population Day because the 5 billionth, here you will insert, the 5 billionth baby of the world was born on this day. World Population Day because on this day, now the fill in the blanks. 1,000 million baby India was born on the day of May 11, 2000. Second, the day of 11th July every year is recalled as World Population Day. Inherent capacity of population to increase under optimal condition is called biotic potential, right? It is called biotic potential. BIOTIC Demography is the scientific study of population. Vasectomy and tubectomy are the permanent methods of control of fertility. Stable development is the maximum limit of an ecosystem up to which it can provide the basic needs to a population under given sets of conditions. Now, what is demography? As you already, demography, scientific study of the human population, as you have already studied, the statistical study of the human population is the demography. Population, number of individuals of one species. Number of individuals of one species occupying a specific geographical area, that is called population. Population explosion. Population rapid prolific growth of a population is called population explosion. Tubectomy. Tubectomy means surgical cutting of fallopian tubes of the woman and ligation of cut ends to control fertility. And mortality, as you know already, mortality is the your this mortality, that is the death rate, number of individuals per 1,000 individuals of a population per year. Immigration means, I hope you know very well what is immigration. Huh? Immigration means the people's coming just I'll tell you, just further we say it over here. Birth rate. Birth rate is the natality, also known as natality, number of individuals born per 1,000 individuals of a population per year. Death rate, it is the mortality in this mortality rate, number of individuals of deaths per 1,000 individuals of a population per year. Population density, Population density, that we have already done, the number of individuals inhabiting per unit area. Population density means number of individuals inhabiting per unit area is the population density. See, this is the population. The number of individuals of a species per square kilometer at any given time is called population density, right? Natality is same as your birth rate, and natality is one and the same thing. Give three most important reasons for population explosion in India. Now for here you see, now see, the give three most important reasons for population growth, reason for population growth or population explosion in India. The three most important reasons: illiteracy, desire of a male child, family income. If it is asked in 1 marks, if in the 2 marks, then you will define it also what the illiteracy means, especially in the rural areas where they are unaware of the functioning of the human reproductive system, do not understand the consequences of large families, they are ignorant and superstitious. Desire, as you know, in India, people felt that their family name continues only because of the male child. So, male child will be of a great help in the old age of the parent, though it is not there. As you know very well, you are the family income. Children born in very low income group, they are considered to be the helping hands to increase the family income. Next, suggest some measures to control the human population. Some measures to control the human population. First of all, education, because education plays an important role to understand various consequences of population explosion. People from the reproductive age group, if educated, they can play a key role and very important role to check the population growth. Family planning is very important method to check the overflow of the population. If control family, naturally, if you have only two children, you can give better. If you have four, naturally from the same income group, they will provide, so all of them will not be able to get proper facilities. Fertility control or contraceptives, it is also adopted by human beings, with pregnancy can be prevented. Various methods, as you know, all temporary methods, permanent methods, various methods we can control. What is the present rate of growth of population of the world and of our country? See, population of world in 2022 was 7.9751051 by 6, 0.83% increase from 2021 to 22. But the present rate of the growth of population in the next year, that is 22-23, of the world is about 1.05%, and of India is 1.13%. Present rate of population of the world is about 1.05% and of India is 0.1. Whereas in 21 to 22 it was 0.83 and now it is 1.05, and India is also presently it is 1.13, right? What are the negative consequences of urbanization? The negative consequences of urbanization: overcrowding of cities causes shortage of accommodation, it also causes pollution, it leads to shortage of transportation and other media. What are uses of studying? Why we studying population? Because by studying population, consequences of uncontrolled population growth, we know how to population has to be checked out, and the advantages of the small family should be taught to each and everyone, so they will be get towards that. In growth, the growth, distribution and density of population means the space and the number of the individuals living. How much space you have, how much facilities you have, according to that only you are supposed to have your family. If the same income, we have two children, you can give better facility, and in the same income, if you have 4, 5 or 6 children, then you can't give them better facility to children for their growth, medical, education. Everywhere you have to face the problem. And so the relation of population is the standards of the life. If you have less children, you have the better standard; more children, low standard. Discuss various consequences of increase in population density. For migration of people from rural areas to urban areas. Migration means people moving from one place to another. Rural areas, Urban places, why they move? To get the employment, to get the education, and for to get the various medical facilities they are supposed to go through. They move from it. As we are also years is going studying, going abroad. Why? To get better educational facilities and the better infrastructure. All things are there. Mention three reasons why the growth of population has not been appreciably checked in India. You see, in our country, as you know, people are illiterate. They don't know the benefits of the small children. So illiteracy is one of the most important. Second, desire of a male child, because the only male child will get their name further and they will serve them in the older age. Gift of God. So we can't stop them. Though it's not very wrong assumption is there. Universality of marriages means marriage is compulsory, they have to marriage and they have to refuse. So if it is continuous or the relations are also going to be missed, it's all right. But here we have to understand the basic needs of our life. Religious and social customs also, that's why also it is cannot be checked over in India. Mention the main reasons for the sharp rise in human population in the world. See, human better health care we are having, so population, large scale immunization so that we are not supposed to suffer from the various communicable diseases, they are stopped. Minimized food shortage, खाद्यान्न फूड प्रोडक्शन पहले से बहुत अच्छा हो गया है, अब नहीं है. इम्प्रूव्ड एंड बैलेंस्ड न्यूट्रिशन, लोग हेल्थ और डाइट के बारे में बहुत कॉन्शियस हैं, जिम जाते हैं, एक्सरसाइज करते हैं, अपनी हेल्थ के क्या खाना है क्या नहीं, प्रोटीन इंटेक शुड बी देयर, मोर कार्ब्स एंड फैट शुड नॉट बी देयर. तो जो बैलेंस न्यूट्रिशन ले रहे हैं इससे भी जो है ह्यूमन पॉपुलेशन बढ़े. Three advantages of small families, we can get better education, better medical facilities, save our natural resources, we can provide much more employment, better everything, we have it better if we have controlled family. Limited लोगों में ट्रांसपोर्टेशन फैसिलिटीज बहुत अच्छी होंगी, हर चीज बहुत अच्छी होगी. नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, डिफरेंशिएट vasectomy, tubectomy. As already I told you, surgical cutting of vasa differentia of the males and ligation of cut ends for the control of fertility. Tubectomy, surgical cutting of the fallopian tubes of the woman and ligation of cut ends to control fertility. Now here you can see natality and mortality, which is the birth rate, death rate. We have discussed earlier also. Number of individuals born per thousand individuals of a population per year. Number of deaths per thousand individuals of a population per year is called mortality. This is natality. Demography, the branch of science dealing with the statistical study of the human population, is called demography. And population density, the number of individuals of a species per square kilometer at any given time, is called population density, right? Now here just we see the other question. Here is given below the hypothetical figures regard to population in terms of two countries X and Y during the last 3 decades. See, country X 71 में 8.4 थी, 81 में 9.8 हुई, 91 में 10.8. Y में 71 में 14.3 थी, 81 में 14.3 स्टेबल रहा और 91 में 30.7 यानी कम हो गई. तो फ्रॉम द अबव डाटा excuse me sir. First, the rate of growth of population of country Y has declined. कब declined है? 81 to 90, from 1981 and 1991. The country Y shows negative population growth between the years 1981 and 1991. इसके बीच में declination हुआ है. The country Y shows zero population growth between, मतलब कोई पॉपुलेशन स्टेबल रही है, तो ये है 1971 से 1981. Various factors, ये सब है. Give technical term. Surgical methods of sterilization in human females, tubectomy. Method of contraception in which the sperm duct is cut and ligated, it is vasectomy. The number of persons living per square kilometers at any given time, population density. Give a technical term. Statistical study of human population, demography. Differences between the birth rate and the death rate, it is the growth rate of population. It's true or false. Mortality is the number of deaths per thousand of the population per decade. Statement is false. Mortality is the number of deaths per thousand population per year, not decade. Rewrite by inserting a keyword in the space of the indicated. Birth rate is the number of individuals birth per thousand of the population per year. ये हम आपको बता ही चुके हैं. What are the age of restriction for marriage? For boys it is 21 years and for the girls it is 18 years in India. Three advantages small we have discussed, differences we have discussed. Choose the correct answer from each of the four options. Surgical methods of sterilization in a woman involves cutting and tying of oviduct. Oviduct, fallopian tube, both are one and the same. Biological reasons for the following say cutting trees should be discouraged. See, if we cut the trees, naturally production of oxygen will be affected, and it also help us in fossil fuels and minerals. They show the fastest rate today, and the natural sources once cannot used cannot be formed again. If we cut the forest, then by cutting the next forest, it will take a time, and by the time we are not going to get it benefited. So cutting trees should be discouraged. If we cut one tree, then we have to plant also one tree. Not only planting, looking after the tree, because one individuals in her life for the oxygen, they need actually minimum 16 big trees for the survival. Education is very important for population control. Yes, it is very important for why? Because education plays an important role to understand the various consequences of the population explosion. So people from the reproductive age group educated, and they can play an important role to check the population growth. Birth rate in India is very high. Yes, birth rate in India is very high. Why? Because in India, people are illiterate. There's a desire of the male child. They are considered as a gift of God. And due to various religious and social customs, various religious and social customs, the birth rate in India is very high. Any doubt, anywhere, ask me in the comment section. Again, we will meet in the next video.